morning and welcome to week 4 of our virtual music class. Today, you should have this assignment out with you while we are doing our lesson. Questions 1 through 6 will be answered while we are going through the video. So let's say, for example, number 1, where does Joe work? What a silly question. When you hear me say that answer, pause the video and write it in. Alright, so you will be doing this worksheet while we are doing our music assignment. But it's that time. Let's stand on up and have some fun. Alrighty friends, we should be standing up and ready to go. Remember, when you see me standing up, you should be standing up too. If you see me doing things with my hands, you should be doing them too. Alright? Well, the first song today is Hi, my name is Joe, and I work in a button factory. I'm going to start the song, and I want you to listen. Where does Joe work? It's the answer to question number 1 on your worksheet. Just listen. Hi, my name is Joe, and I work in a button factory. I have a dog and a house and a family. One day, my boss came up to me and said, push the button with your right hand. Push the button with your right hand. Now, you were listening and your job is to tell me, where does Joe work? Let's listen to those words again. Hi, my name is Joe, and I work in a button factory. So go ahead and take your worksheet. Find question number 1. Where does Joe work? Hi, my name is Joe, and I work in a button factory. Go ahead and write that answer on your number 1. You can pause the video while you write, and when you're ready to go, hit play once more. Alright, now that you've answered number 1, let's do the song. Let's have some fun. Stand up straight, hands on your hips, and copy me. Hi, my name is Joe, and I work in a button factory. I have a dog and a house and a family. One day, my boss came up to me and said, push this button with your right hand. Push this button with your right hand. Push. Push. Now notice how I'm pushing the button to a steady beat. Try that with me. Push. 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 Hi, my name is Joe, and I work in a button factory. I have a dog and a house and a family. One day, my boss came up to me and said, push this button with your other hand. Push this button with your other hand. Push. We're still moving to that steady beat. Can you make your hands move to a steady beat? Push. Push. Hi, my name is Joe, and I work in a button factory. I have a dog and a house and a family. One day, my boss came up to me and said, push this button with your foot. Push this button with your foot. Now we're moving our hands and our foot to the beat. Push, push. Hi, my name is Joe, and I work in a button factory. I have a dog and a house and a family. One day, my boss came up to me and said, push this button with your other foot. Push this button with your other foot. Push, 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 push. Hi, my name is Joe, and I work in a button factory. I have a dog and a house and a family. One day, my boss came up to me and said, push this button with your head. Push this button with your head. Push, push. Hi, my name is Joe, and I work in a button factory. I have a dog and a house and a family. One day, my boss came up to me and I said, no. My arms are tired, my legs are tired, my head is tired. So I took a seat. You may now go ahead and take a seat. Alright friends, we are now going to listen to an echo song. Actually, you're going to help me sing this echo song. This echo song is called Purple Light, and we are actually going to listen to a recording by Miss Jill Trinka. Now, this song is an echo song because we are going to listen first to what Miss Jill Trinka is singing, and then you are going to echo that, okay? I will help you with the echo part, and you can also watch me because you'll see my hands like this when she's singing, but when it's your turn, I will gesture to you, and I will help sing that echo with you, all right? So let's look at question number 2 for our second on our weekly assignment. In Purple Light by Miss Jill Trinka, you were asked to blank what she was singing. You are being her echo. You are asked to echo what she is singing. Go ahead and write that on the line, and if you need a moment, you may pause the video. All right, let's start with our echo song. Now, there's one important thing that you should know about this song. At the beginning, we are echoing, but when she talks about her 3 companions, my knapsack, my pony, and me, you get to sing that with her, all right? And you'll catch on. It happens a lot, okay? Here we go. Purple light, in the canyon, that's where I long to be, with my 3 good companions, my knapsack, my pony, and me. Good job. Whippoorwill, in the wither, sings a song, a melody, for my 3 good companions, my knapsack, my pony, and me. Gone away, my sombrero, from the limb of a tree, for my 3 good companions, my knapsack, my pony, and me. No more cows to be roping, no more strays shall I see, just my 3 good companions, my knapsack, my pony, and me. My knapsack, my pony, and me. Very good job, friends. You did such a good job of being an echo. Very great. All right, friends, go ahead and take a moment and find something you can use as a drum. For me, I have drumsticks and a bucket. You can use pencils on a surface such as a table or a desk or your lap. You can even use your hands on your own lap. Get creative. Make your own drum. Pause the video while you go looking for this drum. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So, I have this rhythm up here, and I have 4 quarter notes. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Each quarter note is worth 1 beat, and whenever we say our quarter notes, we call them ta. Say that with me. Ta. Now, since we have not 1, but 4, we get to say ta 4 times, and it sounds like this. Ta, 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 ta. Say that now, and here we go. Ta, 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 ta. Say that without me, and here you go. Let's try that again. Sometimes I will say it with you, and sometimes I want you to try it by yourself. I want you to try it by yourself this time. I'm not going to say it. Once more, here you go. Very good. Now we call our quarter notes ta, and oh my goodness, take out your worksheet and look at number 3. Whenever we see quarter notes, we say ta. Go ahead and circle that answer. Now, we have our drums out. Let's play this rhythm on our drums. It will look like this, both with me playing and with me saying the rhythm. Ta, 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 ta. Notice how I'm using my hands and going back and forth. Try that with me. Here we go. Ta, 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 ta. Try it by yourself. I'm going to give you our 4 beats of my fingers, and I want you to do it all by yourself. Here you go. Good. Let's do it together once more, and here we go. Ta, 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 ta. Very good. Now let's look at another rhythm up here. Instead of quarter notes now, we have 8th notes. So when we have 8th notes, they go faster than quarter notes because 2 of them have to fit in a beat. The quarter note got the whole beat to itself, but our 8th notes have to share a beat. So instead of ta, 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 they say T, 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 T. Say that with me. Here we go. T, 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 T. And on my fingers, I'm counting out at 4 beats. Try that again, and here we go. T, 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 T. Say it without me. Here you go. Very good. Now, whenever we have eighth notes, we call them TT. Oh my goodness. Take your paper out and look at question number 4. Whenever we see eighth notes, we say TT. Okay. Let's play this rhythm on our drums. Get your drums out. 1, a 2, and here we go. T, 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 T. Try it with me. Here we go. T, 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 T. Try it without me. Here you go. T, 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 T. Now try it without me, and all I'm going to do is count. I'm not going to say T, T. 1, 2. Here you go. Very good. Moving on right along. And now this time, we have our tas and our TTs combined together. Let's look at this rhythm. We have ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. Ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. Say that with me now. Ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. Say it again, and here we go. Ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. Say it without me, and here you go. Let's drum it, 2, and here we go. Ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. Drum it again, and here we go. Ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. Drum it without me, and here you go. Very good. Now remember, when we're drumming, ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. We're switching our hands back and forth. We have time for one more special rhythm today. Let's look at it together, and here we go. Ta, ti, ti, ta, ta. Let's say it again, and here we go. Ta, ti, ti, ta, ta. Say it without me, and here you go. Drum it, 2, and here we go. Ta, ti, ti, ta, ta. Drum it without me, and here you go. You guys are experts at this. Keep your drums out because our next activity, I'm so excited for it. Alrighty, friends, you should still have your drums out, but instead of looking at this week 4 assignment, I want you to flip it over to the back, and you should see our In the Hall of the Mountain King drum along. Let's review what the rhythm is. Let's play it together. T, 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 ta. T, T, ta. T, T, ta. T, 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 T. And at the end, we end with that long half note. Now let's do it a little bit faster because we do it a little bit faster in the song. 1, 2, here we go. T, 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 ta. T, T, ta. T, T, ta. T, 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 T. We're ready for the song. But before we start, quickly look at week 4 assignment, question number 5. In Edvard's Grieg, in the Hall of the Mountain King, the song starts blank. Circle the correct answer and write it on the line. Our options are loud or quiet. Let's do the drum along, and afterwards, I want you to circle the correct answer. Are we starting loud or are we starting quiet? All right, let's get it started. I think you're ready. Now remember, please answer that question number 5 on your worksheet. All right, friends, you can put your drumsticks away because I'm so excited for this next one. All right, friends, I brought a very special book for you today, Possum Come A-Knockin'. I love this book so much. Now, before we start, number 6 on your worksheet today, in Possum Come A-Knockin', where did the possum go hide at the end of the book? Make sure that you're listening and paying attention. Then at the end of the book, I want you to pause the video and write in your answer. Where did the possum go hiding? Where did he go? Turn so you can see my book better. There we go. Possum come a-knockin' at the door, at the door. Possum come a-knockin' at the door. Now, with this book, I need your help. Every time you hear me say, knockin' at the door, you're going to help me by going, knock, knock. And you can knock on a table, knock, knock. You can knock in the air, knock, knock. Or you could be silly and knock on your noggin, knock, knock. Let's try that again. I'm going to say this first page, and don't forget to help me. Knock, knock. Possum come a-knockin' at the door, at the door. A possum come a-knockin' at the door, knock, knock. Good job, friends. Granny was a-sittin' and a-rockin' and a-knittin' when a possum come a-knockin' at the door, knock, knock. Ma was busy cookin' in the kitchen making taters when a possum come a-knockin' at the door, knock, knock. And looking at my book here, there's a possum a-knockin' at the door. Pa was busy fixin' and a-bangin' and a-poundin' when a possum come a-knockin' at the door, knock, knock. Pappy was a-whittlin' making play-toys for the baby when a possum come a-knockin' at the door, knock, knock. Sis was tossin' baby while Pappy was a-whittlin' when possum come a-knockin' at the door, knock, knock. Brother was untangling all the twine line for fishin' when Sis was tossin' baby and Pappy was a-whittlin' and Pa was busy fixin' and Ma was busy cookin' and Granny was a-niddlin' when possum come a-knockin' at the door, knock, knock. Goondog was a-twitchin' and a-scratchin' in the corner when a possum come a-knockin' at the door, knock, knock. Tomcat started sniffin' and a-spittin' and a-hissin' when a possum come a-knockin' at the door, knock, knock. What's that? Sis said. Don't know, Brother said. What's that? Pa said. Don't know, Granny said. But the cat, she said, the cat's oughter go. Then dog started sniffin' and a-pawin' and a-growlin' and the cat's tail a-twitchin' was a-hissin' and a-howlin', making Granny stop a-knittin' and Poppy started whittlin' and Baby started fussin'. Sis and Brother started cussin' 'cause little old possum was a-knockin' at the door, knock, knock. And he's still there and knocking at the door. Why do you think that possum's knocking at the door? Who knows? What's that? Granny said. Don't know, Pappy said. What's that? Ma said. Don't know, Pa said. Then I creeped across the floor and I peeked under the door. Look at him go. It's a possum coming knocking at the door. Knock, knock, I said. It's a possum coming knocking at the door. Knock, knock. Then Brother came a-leapin' and a sis came a-runnin' and Baby came a-crawlin' and Dog started howlin' and Pappy was a-chucklin' and Granny's eyes was twinklin' as Ma followed Pa to the door. Now hush, Pa said. Now hush, Ma said. And slowly Pa opened up the door. Now y'all stop your hollin', your fussin' and your cussin' 'cause there's nothin' that's a-knockin' at the door. Knock, knock. That possum, he ran away from the door and he's hiding behind the tree. Let's see what happens next. No possum, Poppy said. No possum, Pa said. No possum, Granny said. No possum, Ma said. Then we all started doing like before. Granny was a-sittin' while Pappy was a-whittlin' and Ma was a-cookin' while Pa was a-fixin'. Brother was untangling and Sis was tossin' baby. Coondog was a-scratchin' and Tomcat was a-lickin' and I was just a-sittin' and a-lookin' out the window when I saw what I saw scoot up the old oak tree. There goes our possum up the old oak tree. Possum was a-scootin' and a-scramblin' and a-danglin'. That possum that was milkin' making a fool out of me 'cause the possum came a-knockin' to the door. Knock, knock. The possum came a-knockin' to the door. Knock, knock. Looking at questions on our assignment, in Possum Come A-Knockin', where did the possum go hide at the end of the book? He hid in the tree. And the only one that knew was our little boy right here. He's the only one that figured it out. Everyone else was like, where'd the possum go? But he knew. He figured it out. And he's so smart, just like you.